See this lizard? Oh, there's two of them. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. It's hard to see because of the shadow of the tree. Hello, I'm Zach.
And I'm Natalie.
And we are in the Philippines. This is the island of Bohol in the Visayas region. That's Central Philippines for anyone that didn't know. And we are missionaries. Our mission is Air Christian Service Camp. We are building a church camp for the youth of the island of Bohol. We're having a great time here even though it's 100 degrees. And Natalie is going to show you around the camp.
So this is the caretaker's house. It was the first building that was built after the land was cleared. Session hall, and it was also built around the same time as the caretaker's house on Zach's first trip. Over here you can see the first of the 2 CRs. It was also built on the first trip. Over here we have the boys and the girls dorms. Those were just built in October. And right over here is the kitchen and dining room. Cabin. It's still under construction, but when it's finished, it'll be used by deans or by missionaries during the weeks of camp. This is our second CR that was just recently built, and if you look out here, we have a lot of extra land for future expansion. We are hoping to build a basketball court, a fence in the area, and some more cabins for housing, and someday a swimming pool.
Wow, Natalie, thanks for that awesome tour.
You are so welcome.
Let's see what else is going on around the camp. Hey, it's Zach. It's lunchtime here at the camp, and it's hot, so we're taking a break, and I thought I would just mess around and make a bow. Alright, I'm over here by the bathrooms, and I found something that we could use for our bow. This is a piece of rubber. So I'm looking around the wood pile for a piece that looks like a bow. Oh, look at this one, perfectly laid out already. That's so convenient that it wasn't at the bottom of the pile, or just laying here on the... Very nice. I'm making a bamboo arrow for the bow. Just gonna sit here and cut on this until it's an arrow.
Zach, while you're whittling, you should tell us a story. You have any good stories to share?
Sure, I can think of one. Well, since I'm whittling, it reminds me of camping, and my family goes camping a lot, and whenever I was little or younger, we were camping in Missouri, and I have an older brother, and we went on a bike ride, and on that bike ride, we went off on like a trail out in the woods, and then we were going down this big hill, and I hit like this huge rock and I almost died, but I didn't die, so that was nice. And then we made it to this big tree that fell over. It was a huge birch tree that fell over, but it got caught in the branches of a different tree, so it was leaning. It was like perfect for climbing, and I love climbing trees. So my brother, being about 5 years older than me, he decided that I should go first climbing the tree because he makes the decisions. And so of course he came up with some excuse why I should go first. So I went first climbing that birch tree, and we got about 20 or 30 feet up the tree, and there's this huge tree branch that came out of the tree. Huge. Right in the middle. So you kind of had to grab it and rotate your body around it so you can continue climbing. And so I went first, and this tree usually has some pretty slippery bark. So I got around and I told him, hey, Brandon, be careful. It's pretty slippery, you know, the bark going working your way around. And he mumbled something. I don't really know what it was. Probably like, oh, shut up, you know. But anyways, when he went around it, he slipped off of the tree and he fell. And he fell, and he turned around and he grabbed another branch, but since the tree was dead, it snapped in half. And he continued to fall, and I just watched him. And he hit some other branches on the way down, and then he landed in this big mud puddle. And it was pretty hilarious, but I didn't really want to laugh at him because I didn't want to make him feel bad. So I just said, I told you it was slippery. So I guess the moral of the story is, even if you have a younger sibling and he tells you something that's true, it's probably best to listen to his advice instead of mumbling something and slipping off a tree and almost dying. Because if he would have died, then I guess it would have been my fault, and I might have felt bad about it for a little bit. So just because you're younger than your older brother or sister doesn't mean you don't know anything. 15 yards away, easy peasy. Kill shot. Oh, I didn't see you standing there. Thank you for joining us, me and Natalie, today. Please watch everyone else's videos this week on the McCain Family Journal. Like, subscribe. I'm just joking, don't do that. See you later. I squeezed her nipple, but she didn't bath.